Hope you're watching, God. Unless, of course, you're watching Jackie Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe in a leather thong, no-holds-barred catfight. Or if you're walking out of the Prince of Egypt like everyone else.
What is wrong with us? This is what poor people need. Food that nobody else wants, like this slop. And that stupid canned crap they always collect at food drives. Because they're poor doesn't mean they like canned beets. For all we know, the poor have souls.
Here we go. Canned beets for the poor. Do they make canned vegetables specifically for the homeless, or do humans eat them too?
That's the best we can do for our needy. I mean, would you be happy if you climbed out of your abandoned piano crate to dig into a generic dented can of vegetables as unwanted as yourself? We have to give more. We have to give of ourselves.
God, that's moving. You are magnificent when your Irish is up.
I know. We'll cook something for the homeless.
Oh, I've got it. It'll be the Let Them Eat Cake food drive. I mean, nothing is too good for our homeless.
How about a little something for the loveless?
Thank God I found my big sis. Tiffany, I need your help.
Not now, Ross. I'm busy trying to help total strangers.
I've really hit bottom.
All right, Ross, tell me. What's wrong?
Dad let me down.
And?
It's open school week and he stood me up. I was the only kid there without a parent to show his papier-mâché volcano to. Even that booger-eating spaz Joey Epstein and his booger-eating spaz dad showed up. Afterwards, they went out for boogers.
Oh, better that than sushi, right?
Ross, Daddy loves all of us. He just has a hard time telling us. Well, he can tell me.
I know if we did something together once, we'd get a little closer. There's a father and son basketball tournament coming up at my school, but I'm afraid to even ask Dad.
You're a sad little man. But don't worry, Ross. I'll make sure Dad plays in that tournament with you.
Are you nuts? Dad's not going to play in that tournament with Ross. He hates him and he stinks.
Daddy will do it for me.
All right, me and Dad, and we're gonna win. Score 1 for the homeless.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Sounds like Dad's home. Are you gonna ask him? Are you gonna ask him?
You know, Ross, this might go better if I handle it alone. You go upstairs.
You don't think my hopeful little face will help?
No, I don't. Now go. It'll be easier for me to convince him to spend time with you if he doesn't have to actually look at you.
Honey, the funniest thing. I just stood Ross up at open school week. I was across the street with a pair of binoculars. You should have seen the look on his face. You know that hopeful little one? I tell you, I'm making that kid so tough, why, he won't be able to feel a thing by the time I'm done with him.
Daddy, I have to ask you something.
Anything, sweetheart.
There's a parent-student activity coming up.
For you? Just tell me, I'll be there.
It's for Ross.
Sure, tell him I'll be there. I'll bring my binoculars.
Actually, Daddy, it's kind of important. It's a father-son basketball tournament. It would mean so much to Ross.
Yeah, I know. That's the best part.
Dad! Not now, Ross. Daddy. Would you just think how great it would be if you guys won and you brought home that great big trophy.
Trophy? Gee, I never won a trophy before. I almost won a trophy one time. Well, no, actually, I didn't. But you know, it sure would be nice to have a trophy up on that mantle, you know, in case company came. See, how come we never have any company? I mean, we're pleasant people. You'd think one of us would have a friend.
Someday, Daddy. Someday. Wouldn't it be nice to put something up there on the Malloy mantle other than just that ugly vase Richard and Proto gave us for Christmas?
I won a trophy!
Dad!
Son! Son, I tell you, we are going to kick some serious tail in that basketball tournament. Now, who's going to win?
I don't know.
I said, who's going to win?
Dad, I don't know.
Who's going to win?
I don't know. I don't even know who's in the tournament.
Who's going to win?
The best player of the team with the most points? You're gonna win?
You bet we are, Ralph! Ross!
Yes!
You're gonna play basketball with Ross? That's like making love to Liz Taylor. You could do it better alone.
All right, Flappy, look, maybe what's his name isn't so great, but after all, he's playing with me. I mean, who do we got to beat? A bunch of CPAs and dentists and their wimp kids?
Yeah, nobody's afraid of the dentist outside of his office, are they? All they do is pull people's teeth out all day long so they can pay for their wife's Range Rover. Then he's so sick with hatred for that car phone using, cappuccino swilling, middle-aged monstrosity he has to call sweetheart that he pulls your teeth out. No longer for her liposuction, but for his own sick pleasure. Dennis, with the little gloves, because they're too good to touch your gums. I like to stab them in the eyes with their own plaque scrapers. And as they die, I want them to hear me say, "No, I don't floss, but you're the one who's dying."
Floppy, what does this have to do with father-son basketball?
Oh, I'm sorry I got in the way of this great story. Well, I'd gladly trade a few of our lousy rating points for an equal amount of dead dentists. I'm Mr. Floppy, and that's the world as I see it.
And now, back to our story. And that's why I'm going to win the father-son basketball tournament. Way to go, son! The kid stinks. Look, honey, I'm going to have to find a better little kid to be my little son for the day.
What about Ross?
There is no Ross in team.
So what exactly do we tell Ross?
I don't know. We could tell him that the tournament's a week later. That way he'll end up thinking that we missed it.
You want me to just lie to him?
Well, okay, you can go with the truth. Tell him I don't want to play with him because he stinks. It's your call, honey.
This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me, Tiffany. Doing this with my dad. He looks so happy, too. And I've you to thank. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now you run along and practice for the tournament in 2 weeks. Not this week.
You're the best.
Hey, honey, do I look like I'm going out for a casual afternoon?
An afternoon at the movies with Pee Wee Herman.
Look, I just didn't want Ross to see this.
No, Daddy, no!
My basketball uniform. Oh, say, cooking stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna bake for the homeless. You know, Daddy, they call them homeless, but they're hungry, too. I can't build them a house, but damn it, I can bake them a cake.
That's my girl.
Hey, Dad. when are we going to practice for a basketball tournament?
Oh, hey, relax, son. We got a whole week yet. Hey, who's gonna win?
Wait, I know. We're going to win.
That's my boy. Keep the little wimp busy till tonight.
Is Pee-wee off on another big adventure? Well, looks like we're all ready to cook for the homeless.
Yeah. We'll just cook up a storm for the starving.
Dishes for the destitute.
Eyes for the poor.
Pastries for the impoverished.
You can't cook a lick, can you?
Nope, I barely eat.
But we can do this. We're two intelligent women. I've got a cookbook right here. First, grease the pan.
Grease. Pan. Oh my God, this is too hard. I give up.
But it's for the poor. If only someone could help us.
All right, I'll bake your crummy poor people's cake.
Thank you, Ross. How can we ever repay you?
You're doing a pretty good job. There's one thing you can do. You have to cheer for me at my basketball tournament.
You go, Ross. You go, Ross. You go.
Mo and Joey Epstein. Jack and Ross Malloy.
Come on, Ross.
That's Ross.
That's right.
He's not 10.
You're right. He turns 10 in August. Look, it's glandular. The kid's a pituitary case, okay? You want to tell him he can't play in the game because of his disease? I'm sure the newspapers would eat that up. You go ahead. You tell my boy he's a freak. He doesn't get enough of that at home.
Okay, you're up first against David and Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. Abramowitz, DDS. That's Doctor of Dental Surgery.
Well, it's going to be a real pleasure, Doc.
Which one's the dad?
Yes! Oh, Floppy, I want to tell you, it was just great! I mean, we went through that competition like Drew Carey through a Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity. I got to get right back. We got just one more team to beat. Just wanted to pick up a camera so I could get a picture of me and Ryan when we win that trophy. Oh, by the way, Floppy, I got a little something for you. Oh, yeah. Dentist teeth.
Jack, these are beautiful. That guy had one nice set of teeth. Good thing he took care of them. Jack, was he crying?
Oh, yeah, he was crying, all right. Same way James Brolin was when he found out what he had to do for the money.
Imagine the next patient coming into the dentist's office. It may go something like this. Hi, I'm Dr. Abramowitz. You have a nice smile like me. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to take out your teeth and put them in my mouth. Well, you're right.
Hey, Floppy, do Leno.
Well, yeah. I'm I'm not funny, but then, at least I'm beating Letterman.
I'm so glad we've decided to help the poor.
And the important thing is we are giving of ourselves. Those baked goods have come from the sweat of our brow. We are such good people.
We're growing. That's what this is?
Yes.
We're growing.
What do we want? Frosting. When do we want it? Now. Who are we cooking for? The poor. Do we care? And how? Coming. Daddy?
Oh, hi, girls. I was just going to get a picture of, of the used car lot, since you never see it.
Dad, can you take a picture of us baking for the poor?
Oh, sure thing. Smile. There you go.
Will you get one of me too, Dad?
All right, Ross. Click. Hey, that's going to be a real beauty. All right, let's go. Bring on the poor saps. We're going to humiliate in the finals. Who you got left for us? A male nurse and his kid, maybe?
Boys, meet your opponents, Billy and Carl Smith.
Hey, what is the big idea? You're not this little kid's father.
Are you saying he's not my son? Don't you see the resemblance? The kid wants the trophy. I want his mother.
Want that trophy, huh? You're gonna have to go over me to get it.
We are the best. I know.
Looks delicious. But wouldn't it be sad if it didn't taste as good as it looks?
Well, maybe we should just, try a little.
Yes, maybe we should taste it for the good of the homeless.
A little bit.
Little.
Great.
Well, wish me luck. I'm off to the basketball tournament. Dad better show. I haven't seen him all week. Maybe he's been practicing.
Yeah, well, Dad's been pretty down since he lost the keys to the Holland Tunnel. And the Dutch are really mad at him right now.
Well, they can get in line. Dad better be there for me. What happened to my cake? I thought it was for the homeless.
Oh.
Yeah, well...
Gee. We didn't really leave much for the homeless.
Hey, you know what? I've got an extra can of beets. I'll say it's from all of us.
God bless those beets and the people who gave them.
Hey, Dad, I'm here. Who's gonna win? We're gonna win! I can't hear me. Who's gonna win? Dad, where is everybody?
I'm the only one here.
Did we miss a tournament?
You didn't miss a thing.
It's amazing. Not one dad showed up, but you did.
Uh-huh.
For me.
Okay.
Oh, Dad. I just wish you could have won that trophy.
Well, finally got my trophy, son.
I just wish we could have got it together.
Russ, go put your fingerprints up on that glass. There. Now we both did do it together. Who stole the trophy?
We did.
No, you did.
I love you, Dad.
You know, that'd really be something special. You know, if I loved you.
Good career choice. Did you see Dawson's Creek last night?
Oh, yes. Wasn't it great? Wasn't it great?
Yeah, it's the best show ever.
Hey. Did you see Dawson's Creek last night, Barbara?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. And I thought that the best part was when Dawson's boat was left untied at the dock and the girl that loves him, that's fat, kept saying...
Stop, please, stop. Look, the hip kids that watch that aren't watching our show, okay?
Well, we may not be as hip, but we're cool.
Yep. There's a difference, kids. I hate these damn swing dancing kids and their hipper than thou pants. Give me this.
Hello, Barbara. Look what I got from the Harvard recruiter. A hat, a t-shirt, and something to wear to the football games. I also got my interview appointment for Tuesday.
Me too. I didn't get the bag.
I'm sure that means nothing. What's that?
Oh, just my resume for college.
Summer position as Latin secretary to the Pope?
Let's see them try to get him on the phone and check that one.
Served soup to homeless?
Oh, that's true. I was approached by this homeless creep wanting money, and I threw hot soup in his face. Wait a minute. Served soup to homeless burn victims.
That's better. Member of mime group Mummenshans?
They'll never talk.
These are nothing but a bunch of gussied-up lies.
So what? Truth is just something boring people tell each other. People who truly care about one another take the time to lie to each other. You look lovely.
Yeah. And you hardly look used at all.
You can lie just as well as I can.
Well, I think if you have to lie to get something, it isn't worth getting.
Why, that's beautiful. Would you mind needle pointing that for me and putting it over your bed when you go to Stanford? Oh, Harvard of the West?
If Harvard is so stupid as to accept a big bunch of lies, then I don't want to go there anyway. Yes, I do!
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Do you guys know where Daddy is?
I'll get him.
Oh, hi, kids.
Daddy, I need some positive reinforcement, all right? This is my resume, and this is Barbara's.
Oh, well, let's have a look. Oh, she worked for the Pope, huh? That's pretty impressive. That guy is big, big, big. You know, he could have any girl he wants.
That's just a bunch of lies on her resume, Dad.
Really? Well, you could have fooled me. But I'll tell you, honey, you know, a good lie can work for you. I mean, I have never met Mickey Mantle, but it sure is getting me a lot of drinks down at the bar.
Daddy, you can't just lie about everything.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, my grandfather used to say that very same thing. He was a rich, philanthropic captain of industry, gave his money away to the poor, all except what he gave us to buy this house.
Really?
No, I made that up. Another thing, honey. Liars, they're obviously a lot smarter than truthful people. Because a truthful person just has to remember what he said. But a liar has to remember what he said to different people. Yes, it's a wonderful, tangled web the liar weaves. You should try it, honey. I think you'll like it. Watch this. Oh, Ross.
Yes, Dad?
I love you, son.
Thanks, Dad.
You see how simple it is? Well, I'll be down in the basement in case anyone needs me.
I'll come with you, Dad. I'm warning you, old man. I'm gonna grow up normal if it kills me.
Ryan, I need your help. I need to come up with a good lie for my resume.
All right, I got one. How about, Ryan, I'm your teacher, I would never touch you there.
Might not be the great help I thought you would.
How about, you leaned the Eiffel Tower?
Never mind.
How about, you painted Monet's Lisa?
Never mind, Ryan.
How about, you robbed Peter and went to St. Paul, Minnesota? How about, you play the violin?
Ryan, that's perfect. First of all, you'd never have your violin with you, and second of all, who'd ask you to play the violin? That'd be like asking Michael Bolton to sing.
He stinks.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. It's snooty. It's artsy. It's sophisticated. That Harvard feeble lap it up like soccer moms lap up the president's lies.
Floppy, I tell you, that Tiffany is so cute. You know, she actually does not understand the fine art of lying.
Well, she should have studied at the feet of a master, a network executive. Not good enough liars to be agents, but still pretty good.
You sound a little bitter.
Well, I am, Jack. You see, they promised me my own show. Come in, Floppy, they says to me. We're gonna make you a star. We love your whole shtick.
Well, you really are bitter.
We want to do what you want to do, they says. We want to be in the floppy business. Littlefield promised me 12:30 on NBC, but instead, that tall drink of red-haired water Milk Hawkin' Conan is sitting in my seat. I would have been great, Jack. You know why? Because I'm a people bunny. I want to ask probing questions and find out what's really going on. You know about Shelley Hack's fishing trip or Fran Drescher's latest project? But I never got the chance, Jack. All of a sudden, my calls aren't being returned. I'm sorry, he's in a meeting. Meet this, pal. So you know what happened?
No, I don't, Floppy.
Next thing you know, I'm sitting in Morton's by the kitchen. You know, right next to David Caruso and the other losers. My shoestring potatoes arrive cold, and all of a sudden I'm a loud drunk instead of an entertaining personality.
Well, Floppy, what have we learned here? I think what we've learned is that lying is the backbone of Hollywood, which is the backbone of America, which is the backbone of the world. Let's face it, Floppy. Without lying, every guy in America would be going home alone instead of just 98%. Or there'd be no population if it weren't for guys who said, "Oh, I think marriage is great." And women who say, "Oh, no, I don't want any children."
All right, Jack, you had your little say. Now it's back to me. You see this face, Littlefield? It should have been the last thing you saw before you went to sleep. But now it's the last thing you're ever going to see before you die.
Easy, Floppy! Easy, you don't want to burn any bridges.
Oh, this town has buried me.
Floppy, don't let the kids see you like this.
The kids don't care anymore. They got their Furbies.
What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing.
Wait! Those damn swing kids again.
Miss Malloy, Miss Caulfield, I'm J. Wolf Naysbells, the Harvard recruiter.
Hi, Mr. Naysbells.
Looking forward to your interviews tomorrow?
Oh, you bet. What's it gonna be like? No? Wait, don't tell me I'll wing it. I'm a wing it off the cuff proactive kind of gal. The guy in schools and networks adore.
She'd really rather go to Stanford.
Would not.
Would too.
Would not. Hmm?
Oh, you young people. Well, looking forward to seeing both of you tomorrow. Oh, and Tiffany, I'm especially looking forward to hearing you play the violin.
The violin.
Yes, I love the violin, even more than my beloved lute, which I play every night. Barbara pointed it out on your resume. She's really your biggest cheerleader.
Go, Tiffany!
Hey, Ryan. Look what I got. I feel cool, like those kids on TV. Watch what I can do.
I'm doing this for your own good, Ross.
What did I
After I get all these swing dance kids, going after those relaxed fit geeks. Oh, hey, wow. An Untouchables lunchbox.
No, you fool. I'm gonna teach myself to play the violin. Got one whole day, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that I can do anything I set my mind to. Plus, I've got some natural white girl musical ability. You know, I've got some natural rhythm, if you will. How about that, huh? All right, you read the book, and I will play along.
Okay. Before we play, let's try this easy exercise. Hum the first 3 bars of Oh Susanna. Now let the music flow through your being and out your fingers.
How was that? I think I'm getting better.
You know, maybe you're not the smart one in the family.
Listening to you is the stupidest thing I've done since I bought that Celine Dion CD.
She stinks. It's much easier than the cello.
Sally, Jesse, Raphael. Jack, I'm so twisted with rage I can barely speak. The hell with talk shows. The next project I'm gonna pitch is Judge Floppy. I'm much cuter than Ed Koch or his twin brother, Judge Judy.
Floppy, why don't you just take the usual route into show business and get a sitcom?
Sitcoms make me sick, Jack. Remember that winner from last year? What was it called? The Gary Beanbo Show?
I think that was Brian Benben, Floppy.
Ben, Beanbo, Bozo the Bean Man. What's the difference? It all spells nothing. Now here's a sitcom for you. Me and Drew Barrymore. She's a drunken, whining architect I'm shacked up with. And down the hall lives Denise Richards. She's in love with me too. It's called Everybody Loves Floppy. And they do, literally. We're gonna show it, Jack. Sex.
Floppy, I got an idea. You, as a traveling gynecologist, you could call it Touched by a Bunny.
That's great, Jack. Now, what I was thinking is, if people would pay good money to see Denise Richards kiss that toad, Nev Campbell, imagine for free seeing her and Drew Barrymore doing the humpy dance. I know I'll watch. And join in the fun. I'll get some fat bearded foreigner like Pavarotti to sing the theme song. It's you I adore, Floppy and Denise on the floor. It's really hardcore.
Floppy, what makes you think you can get Pavarotti to sing the theme song?
I don't know. Maybe just ask him. Hey, Luciano, you doing anything?
Just looking for some Oreo crumbs on the floor.
Daddy. Daddy, I'm in trouble. Hey, move it, Pavarotti. I already told you there's no work for you here. No wood to chop, nothing.
Figaro.
Go! Come on. Daddy, I have an interview tomorrow, and I told him I can play the violin, but I can't. Maybe I should just admit that I was lying.
Oh, never admit a lie. You look like a liar. No, you just got to build on it.
Lying got me into this, Daddy.
And lying will get you out of it. Now, you can't play the violin, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you know why you can't play the violin? Because your father ran over it in his car.
I can't lie anymore.
You won't have to. I'll just strap your violin onto the back of the neighbor's cat. Make it a nice twofer.
Oh, Daddy. I love you.
Aww. Who wouldn't?
And that is why I think I'd be an asset to Harvard. Follow that act.
Miss Malloy, you have a very impressive resume. Just as Miss Caulfield did. In fact, I have a call into the Pope right now to check on her. Anyway, first off, I'd like to know why you think you'd be an asset to Harvard.
Well, the truth is, I'm a West Coast chick with an East Coast soul. I'm not a snooty private school kid. I'm a plucky public school grad who's brought herself up by the bootstraps. I'm a down girl with an up attitude. Sure, I've got a 4.0 average and a kick-butt bunch of extracurrics that'll make the Dalai Lama look like a couch potato.
Yes. But what really interests me is your love of the violin. I'd love to hear you play.
Yes, the violin. Well, you see, an incredibly unfortunate thing has happened. My father accidentally ran it over while the neighbor's cat was playing it.
Hi, Tiffany. I do hope you'll excuse this interruption, but I thought that you might possibly forget your violin, or your father might, drunkenly run it over in his car, so I brought one by for you.
Go, Tiffany!
You've been blessed with a very good friend.
Yeah, it's funny that I'm the one that's blessed, yet she's the one who worked with the Pope.
Play. Excellent. I'll just add humming to your resume. Now go on.
Caught in my own lie. How unfair. Harvard has been the dream of my life, and now it's gone. No, it's not. I was brought up to believe I can do anything, and I can. I can play this violin. All I've got to do is feel it, and I feel it.
That was beautiful. Just beautiful. I loved every part of it. Every movement. You are going to Harvard. I'm going to give you my very best recommendation.
I'm going to Harvard. I'm going to Harvard.
You're going to Harvard. You're going to Harvard. You're going to Harvard.
Finally, the last of the clean-cut, swing-dancing geeks.
Ryan, you just killed my chance of going to Harvard.
But I saved the world.
Well, I was brought up to believe that I can do anything, including forgery. It's not really a lie. He was going to sign my recommendation. I wonder what he would have written for Barbara. Barbara Caulfield killed me. Okay, I'm done.
No, I think she probably would have taken his wallet, too. Want to go for ice cream? Yeah. Let's go.
Hello, umlaut.
Hi. Hi.
I can't believe I was assigned to do my history project with umlaut.
We will have fun working together. We will conquer our subject. My favorite idea for a project is A is for Adolf, a children's guide to Nazism.
Great idea there, Umlaut, but this is supposed to be a report on American history?
Yeah, it would have been American history, it should have been American history, and it will be American history.
All right, looking forward to working with you, Umlaut.
God, South Americans are so weird.
Hello, pretty mama. I can take you anywhere you want. I just got paid. Which reminds me, I bought you a salad. No, it's important that you eat it by tomorrow. In fact, it's imperative that you eat it by tomorrow. Really, if you don't, you'll die.
Thanks. I'll give it to my mother. Tomorrow.
Caliburger dreamin'?
Pretty catchy, huh? Got the job yesterday. My boss spotted me and you walking by and he said he knew he had to have me working for him. He said I have a burger aura about me. And guess what? He wants to meet you too. I mean, I guess when you're paying somebody minimum wage, you suddenly start to care about their family environment.
I'm really not interested in meeting him, Ryan.
Oh, come on. You have to meet him.
Why?
Because he's standing in the hallway waiting for me to give him an entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the creator of Caliburger Dreamin', my good friend and mentor, Mr. Jimbo Basile.
Wait a minute. I know you. Yeah. I saw you buying a drink of Java Juice. Well, I'm gonna run them out of business. I beat them all. That Mongolian all-you-can-eat place, that Meow Meow Thai barbecue, even that Rotten Jones kid with that stinking lemonade stand. I said, how are you gonna compete with a 12-year-old? Easy. I undersold him 2 weeks in a row, bankrupted that little squirt. I'm just a little kid. I invested a year's allowance in my little stand. Well, I'm crying for you, punk.
Why are you telling me?
I'm using you to subtly show off my power. Chicks dig it. Now take a hike.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Brian.
Boss, it is an honor to welcome you to my little school, and may your first child be a masculine child.
Get those lips off my butt and use them to introduce me to your sister.
Tiff, this is Jimbo. Jimbo, it's my sister Tiffany.
Enchanté. When I first saw you, I knew you were the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen. Let's do something tonight.
I'm retraining my Furby.
Play hard to get, I like that. But remember, I always get what I want. I never quit.
I'm not fired, am I, boss?
Not yet.
He's real determined.
Yeah, well, you know what, Ryan? Lots of people want what I have. But the only person with a vote in what I do is yours truly.
I don't get it. What does she have?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
It's him! It's him! He's here! Yeah! Russ, the food is dripping. Don't waste that grease.
There we go. I love this job. We spit in the burgers, we spit in the patties, and Howie's got a real bad cold. And he's in charge of the cheese. And the milkshakes, they're fine. If you don't mind Pedro's scabs and Band-Aids.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
What's this? To Tiffany. It's a financial report for Basili Kelly Burger Dreamin' Incorporated. According to this, Jimbo owns 23 of those babies.
He must be the most powerful man in America.
No, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's him. That's Jimbo. This is straight out of the book of classless ways to charm a girl. First he hires your brother, then he ever so subtly drops how much he's worth, then he shows up at the door and I'm supposed to get all gushy. God, guys are idiots.
Hey.
Daddy, could you please get rid of him? I have an actual date of my own coming.
Since when did I give you permission to date? Doesn't anybody check anything out with me anymore?
Hey, boss.
Right. Glad I caught you at home. I just dropped by to inform you that even though you've only been working for 2 days, you've just been selected Employee of the Month. Now that entitles you to exclusive use of the parking spot by the dumpster.
Wasn't that a handicap spot?
Yeah, you just limp a little when you get out of the car. Mr. Malloy, got a fine son there. Now, where is your fine daughter?
Son, my daughter isn't playing hard to get. She is hard to get. Sorry, kid.
Mr. Malloy, I started out with nothing, and now I have everything I want, and I'm willing to share some of it with you people. Now, that's an awfully little TV you have there. One of those 60-inch Toshibas would look beautiful.
Make yourself at home, Jimbo.
Daddy, is it safe?
Well, it's as safe as an investor's money in a Kevin Costner movie.
Oh, you look ravishing.
Hello, Jim.
Please, call me Jimbo.
No. Daddy, I thought you were gonna get rid of him.
Well, I thought I was too, but he's going to get us a TV.
Give him a chance. You'll love him like I do.
How about a nice candlelight dinner at my Beverly Hills Caliburger Dreamin'?
You, as they say, are on. Give me 5 minutes to pretty myself up.
Come on, it'll be fun. All the celebrities drop by. Believe it or not, Joey Ramone and Bill Maher once showed up on the same night. The pictures on my wall of fame. And I know Karate Kid Ralph Macchio will be there. I mean, he runs the French fry counter, for God's sake. So what do you say?
Let me put this into terms you can understand, okay? I look at you the way you would look at a man walking into your restaurant wearing no shoes and no shirt. In other words, no chemistry, no class, no service.
Feisty little beast. I love it. Just makes the chase that much more succulent.
Well, it looks like we're stuck with this TV, huh?
Ah, don't give up yet, old man. When I first started in the burger business, they told me because of Burger King and McDonald's, there was no more room for another burger place. I laughed at them and I burgered on. Then they told me ignore the lemonade stand, but I couldn't fight a 12-year-old. Yeah, well, who's in shock therapy now and who's a millionaire? Where are you now, Billy Jones? Where are you now, punk?
Easy, Tiger.
I hate that little kid.
Look, Jimbo, I'm afraid her answer is no.
Listen, when I hear no, I just flip it upside down and it becomes on. You see, no turns me on, get it?
That is uncanny. When I read the word cat, it comes out Clintimpic.
Yeah, Dad, shake it out, shake it. Shake it all around.
Floppy! What are you doing?
I'm trying to lose my spare tire. I'm going back to my 10-year toy bin reunion. I'm going back to get the one girl that got away. Luscious Locks Lana. She was so beautiful. I loved watching her brush her hair. It would get me crazy. Thank goodness for the Burby twins. There's nothing like a threesome to show you how stupid true love is.
So what you're telling me is that you and Luscious Locks Lana, you never actually...
Never! I got real close one New Year's Eve, but she woke up. Ah, Jack, there's nothing like going back to a reunion a star. Before me, the most famous stuffed animal was Liz Taylor.
She was in the toy bin?
Logic hurts the joke, Jack. Everybody knew I was gonna make it big because I was Nanky Poo in the Toy Bin production of The Mikado.
A wandering minstrel I.
Yeah. You know, I was pretty cool in high school myself. Yeah, I was first alternate to the third leper on the left in Jesus Christ Superstar. Hey there, carpenter, what can you do for me? My fingers are falling off.
Jack, you make Christianity come alive for the kids. But back to something interesting. I'm gonna strut into my reunion, give old Luscious Locks my love look. And then it's gonna be her and me in the alley makes 3.
Hey there, Jesus man, please help me, my nose is falling off.
Has Jimbo given up yet?
I haven't heard from him for 2 days. The skywriting above my house has stopped. The blimp has landed. I can finally turn on the radio without hearing, "This goes out to Tiffany from Jimbo. Hit me with your rhythm stick."
Hey, baby. You turned me no. Token of my affection.
A statement of your net worth. Let's see. 37 cents, 2 sweatshirts, and 4 pairs of underwear. You're rolling in it. Literally.
Say what you will, but I, like my idol, Jimbo Basili, never give up.
Well, Ryan, even your idol has given up. Took a while, but I think he finally understands the meaning of the word no.
Tiffany?
Hi, I'm Jimbo Basili, owner of Cali Burger Dreamin', where the burgers are delicious and the drinks are better than that stinking Jones Boys lemonade stand. I hope you're watching, you little termite. Anyhow, I've created a new sandwich. It's a little saucy and it's a little spicy. It's the hamburger with attitude. I call it the Tiffany Burger. It's Tiffalicious.
Well, at least nobody knows I'm the Tiffany the burger's named after.
The Tiffany Burger, the most beautiful burger, named after the most beautiful girl. See, Tiffany, I never give up.
He's my hero.
The Tiffany Burger, the most beautiful burger, named after the most beautiful girl.
Jimbo is running those commercials on every station. You have to ask him to stop.
No way. I saw what he did to the lemonade kid. He's got it on tape.
Can I get a copy?
Why don't you give Jimbo a shot? I mean, everybody else seems to like him.
He is ruining my life, Ryan.
He made you famous.
Oh, doesn't Tiffany look good? I had Tiffany for lunch. Delicious.
Anybody want a piece of Tiffany?
Boy, Tiffany sure goes down easy.
People, I make fun of you. I'm not here to be made fun of.
Isn't this interesting? For the first time in history, more people have had you than me.
Yeah, what's really interesting is that Umlaut here had you for lunch yesterday, but he's not exactly bragging about it, is he? God, I'm going crazy.
I can have Tiffany every day. She's finger-licking good.
Bite me.
I think I will.
I just had an epiphany. Oh, I'm in love with Tiffany. Yes, I've been out with other girls, but none gave such a lift to me as Tiffany. Yes, before Tiffany, all love's a blur. That's why I named a burger after her.
God, will you please shut him up?
Oh, it is just so beautiful. Could you get him to rhyme something with Jack?
Crack addict.
I've got a father and 2 brothers, thought I. I'll always be protected from psychopathic burger barons, I thought. Well, that singing's worse than the Al Franken show. Get downstairs. Go away.
She brings me so much joy. That little girl named Malloy. She'll be my bride. I'll be her groom. She is the love that I must consume.
You are embarrassing me in front of the whole neighborhood.
More!
Go out with him.
And he's not getting any.
He'd get something over here.
Everybody gets some over there, Mrs. Beasley. Look, you've got to stop. All right? You're making yourself look foolish.
Not according to Mrs. Beasley.
Why can't you just take no for an answer?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess it all started in the orphanage. The food was bad and there wasn't enough of it. We asked for more gruel and they said no. Well, I wouldn't take no for an answer. I got everybody all the gruel they could eat. The only person who ever gave me a no was people who came to adopt me. Nobody wants a 12-year-old.
I'm so sorry.
Look, Tiffany, I know I'm pushy. But from that very first moment I saw you, I just felt that you were the one. That perfect person, my soulmate. And I knew if I didn't try that I'd regret it forever. I mean, how do you know I'm not the right guy? Think about it. Give me a chance. Or maybe you'll end up regretting it forever. Wait. No. I don't need an answer now. But if I don't hear from you by tomorrow, I'll know that it's too late for our love. Good night, Tiffany.
Well, I would have kissed him.
Whoop. Number 22.
Hi. Look, I thought about it, and I always thought for me it would be love at first sight, you know? But maybe things like this take time. So let's try it. I'll go out with you.
I don't know you, and you don't know me.
No, we don't know each other, but that's the fun of new relationships, you know? Getting to know the little things, like I like ice cream. Do you like ice cream? The fun is in the discovery.
Who is this, honey?
I don't know. It's someone I don't know. It's just a disgruntled customer. I'm sorry, Miss Customer, but you have to check the bag before you drive away. I can't help you right now. Now, my wife came back from her trip a day early, and I am happy about it. Give me a minute, honey, and we'll go buy you something short and frilly. There, quarter. Play the slots.
Okie dokie. Your wife? You're married? What was all that crap about the right person and soulmates?
Well, we could have been if you had moved a little quicker.
Shame greasy burger joint owners everywhere. Is anything you said true? Are you really even an orphan?
Oh, yes, that part is true. The orphanage is where I learned to care about people. Malloy!
Yes, sir.
You're fired.
Jimbo. Wait. You've given me a memory so powerful, it's gonna last me the rest of my life. So I'd like to give you a memory. Something to remember me by. Remember that.
Honey?
What?
I don't think there are any slots here, so I made a wish and threw the quarter in the fryer.
Well, that's a quarter you owe me. Mom, Dad, watch the place while I'm out.
Son, can we have some scraps to take home for dinner?
Don't they feed you at the Salvation Army? Come on, baby. Let's go play Amazon in captivity.
not. He lied to me about everything.
Well, I'm the victim here. I spit myself dry for that man.
I should have stuck with my instinct. Girls, if you're with a guy and he's telling you he's feeling something special, bear in mind that the deepest emotion a man is capable of feeling is hunger. So while you're thinking about a family, he's thinking about a dish of peanuts. And even while he's eating that peanut, he's thinking, hey, that guy's got a cashew. How come I don't have a cashew?
Yep. The other guy always has nicer nuts.
Wait a minute. I can't give up that easily. I'm Tiffany Malloy. I'm optimistic. The right guy has to be out there somewhere. I refuse to believe that all men are animals.
Hey, Luscious Locks, remember when I said we'd be together forever? Well, forever ended at 2 a.m. Hop a trolley to nowhere, baby. Well, there's another one leaving in a half an hour.
Hi. It's a big celebrity like you doing here.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Talking to Ally McBeal. She's very thin, you know. And that's what makes this bit work. See that, Barbara? Go out with me and there'll be more comic highlights like this. And the kind of love Dad used to get for a chocolate bar and a pair of nylons. Come on, cutie. What are you doing tonight?
Washing my cheek. We just had the most incredible guest speaker, Jim. He's an investment banker. He's rich, but he's not just all numbers. He was witty, he was charming, he was cute. I think he may be the perfect guy.
Oh, no. There's no such thing as the perfect guy. The perfect guy does not exist. It's a myth, like size doesn't matter.
It's not a myth. All us guys know size doesn't matter.
Melly is perfect, and I want perfect. I went up to him after the lecture, and guess what? He asked me out. He's got a PhD, an MBA, a JD, and an AB. Apple butt.
That's probably because he does the same butt exercises as I do. My butt's so tight you could bounce a quarter off it. Why don't you go on and give it a try?
I'm afraid if we did, George Washington would start screaming.
The guy on the penny?
Tiffany, hey.
Jim, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you're okay. But you ain't this. You know, I scoot my butt across the carpet every day for 15 minutes. I learned it from watching the dog.
Good boy.
Hey, watch it. That's how the mailman lost his hand.
Tiffany, I'm glad I caught you. When you gave me your phone number, you took my pen.
Did I?
Thanks. I'm glad you liked my speech. You know, I never thought public speaking was my forte. What?
Nothing. It's just that it's not fort. It's pronounced forte.
You know, actually, that's a common misconception. You know, forte is a musical term meaning loud from the Italian. Fort is derived from the French. Really, you can look it up. I'll pick you up at 8, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Look it up! So cute. As if I could be wrong. Just goes to show you, nobody's perfect. His flaw just makes him all the cuter. There's so much he can learn from me. Oh my God, he's right.
This guy really is a find. He's smarter than you are.
Yeah. How charming. You know, Ryan, just because he knows one stinking Italian
French
word doesn't mean that he's smarter than me.
Then I.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Dad, I spent hours studying for this math test. Go on, ask me anything.
Well, all right, son. Let's see. Okay, there's a house with 3 children. And 2 of those children were born 1 year apart. And the third child was born 6 years later. Now, besides the first child, which child was unwanted?
Is that supposed to make me feel bad? Well, you can't hurt Ross. Ross no longer feels pain. Check this out. The trick is not to mind it.
The kid cracks me up.
Smells like a Chihuahua sandwich at Fong's Barbecue. Anyhow, Dad, I tailed Tiffany and Jim just like you told me to last week.
And where'd they go?
Well, they lost me around the first corner, just like they did last week.
Damn, they've been dating for 2 weeks. What's this Jim like, anyway?
Well, I know this. His butt is overrated. Me and you, now we got good butts.
Oh, yeah. We all got the Malloy butt. I'll accept you, Russ. You got your mother's butt.
You can't hurt Ross. I have to go to the hospital.
Now, if I wouldn't take your mother to the hospital when she was having you, why would I take you now?
Birds of North America. Padnick, Padnick, Padnick. Damn! He's right again.
So, sweetheart, how's everything going with the new beau?
Oh, great. He's perfect. I'm terrified of making a mistake in front of him. Look at all the books in my backpack, Daddy. I'm getting a hump and my self-esteem is so low, it's like being Ross.
You can't hurt me.
Shut up. I'm a nervous wreck. Daddy, I stay up late studying for our dates while Jim just stays up late sexually frustrated. It's not fair.
Look, sweetheart, it's very simple. All you have to do is find something that you're better at. That'll give you confidence. Then you just do what all women do. You take that one tiny thing and use it to create a hole in his ego. And you burrow into that crack and you tear the structure down. That's what your mother did. You kids see any remnants of a man left here?
No.
See what I mean? Now, if your mother could do that with her Ross butt, imagine what you can do. Now, if you kids don't need me for anything else, I'm going to go relax downstairs.
Hey, Dad.
Oh!
Buns of steel! Have a feel! If you want a young slut, you need a tight butt!
Flappy, What are you doing?
I'm planning for my future when this show's over, Jack. You can look, but you can't touch, ladies. Why? 'Cause I'm so hot, I'll burn your hand.
Floppy, what about me?
Can you say Equus in Tucson?
Your words sting like pokers to the eyes.
Magnificent. You're so good that people might actually put down their prime rib for a moment. By the way, you have a nice butt, Jack.
Thank you, Mr. Floppy. I've been doing those butt exercises you showed me. But I'll tell you, as taut as my butt is, I don't think anybody good is looking. Yesterday, I got the big eye from a 39-year-old. 39!
What's happened to the world when a 39-year-old thinks she can get a 41-year-old guy?
Floppy, when will a girl that I like look at me with desire?
When you get a part on 90210 and play that you're in your 20s when you're actually 53. Like Luke Perry. Face it, Jack. Is it a coincidence that old, over and out, and olive oil, the old slut, all begin in O?
What are you talking about?
I'm free associating. I'm on an adventure of the mind. Pardon my Joycean digression. I shall now be linear.
Well, please do. Well, we might still have at least one viewer left.
I mean, at this point, who would you rather have? Jacqueline Bassett, who you grew up lusting after? Who you swore eternal love for?
Yeah.
Or that 20-year-old tramp at the Baskin-Robbins? Whose blue bra you can see through her flimsy uniform.
Jennifer? Let's go get ice cream.
Jack! Ask her for the flavor that has the least left in the bin. So she has to bend way down.
You're so beautiful.
Shh, quiet. You're distracting me.
You know, I love spending time with you. Let's go to the opera tonight. They're doing La Traviata.
La Traviata, opera in 3 acts by Giuseppe Verdi, first produced in 1852.
1853. So I'll pick you up at 7 tonight?
7 exactly. You're always perfectly on time. So cute.
Checkmate.
Ugh! This is driving me crazy.
Hey, Tiff, you got $50?
For what?
Well, Dad brought the bunny down to the ice cream shop again. I gotta bail him out and pay off Jennifer. I mean, I don't think that the bunny did that, but you never know what a jury's gonna believe. How'd the chess match go?
Oh, you know, I lost. Chess, mahjong, two-handed bridge. I can't beat him at anything, Ryan. I thought I loved him, but now I realize I hate him. But you can't break up with the guy because he's too perfect. I'd be crazy to do that. No, I'm not crazy. Oh, no, I'm perfectly sane. I've got to find some flaws, some reason to break up with him. Ryan, what flaws do guys have?
None. Guys are nature's perfect creatures. I mean, even the worst of us is 1,000 times better than Minnie Driver. That's why they don't deserve us. That's the way of nature. Men must roam free, spreading their seed like the great lizards of old to perpetuate the species. That is Darwin's theory of elocution.
That's it? No man can resist the right temptation. I need a temptress, a seductress, a hoe.
Isn't she a gift from God?
She sure is.
Thank you.
Barbara, I need your help.
Oh, it's very simple. If there's a plus sign in the circle, you're pregnant.
Not that. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to seduce my boyfriend.
Oh, goodness. I'm so unprepared to do anything like that.
Well, flirting is, after all, your forte. Fort? I mean, fort.
No, I think it's forte.
Actually, that's a common misconception. Forte is a musical term meaning loud from the Italian. Fort is derived from the French. Look it up.
Wow. You must be the smartest person in the whole wide world.
Second.
Jim called. He wanted to know if you would adopt one of the kittens he saved from a burning building.
Jerk.
He even took a few hours to help me with my math. As a result, I got an A+ on a test and a hug from 38 Triple D Mrs. Bushnick. I was wrong. Ross can feel.
You know, Daddy, I really think it might be good for Ross if you did something together.
Yeah, Dad. Let's go for ice cream.
Ice cream? Yeah, that's a good idea, son. Let's go get some ice cream. Oh. Damn, I forgot. Not allowed to leave the house for 2 years. Jennifer thought I was crazy. I guess I'll just have to stay in the basement and drink. What a punishment, huh?
I'll come with you, Dad.
No, don't come with me, son. I think I've been punished enough already.
Fine. If anyone needs me, I'll be upstairs writing my book. No one can hurt Ross, but one day Ross is going to hurt a lot of people.
What an animal. What an unbelievable, raging, hormonal beast.
Jim was?
No, me. I was an animal, and I got nothing. I mean, I threw everything I got at this guy. And do you know what he did? He turned to me and said, "Barbara, this is very flattering, but I'm in love with Tiffany, and I guess I'm just a one-woman guy."
Oh, no. A perfect response. I hate him even more.
Not as much as I hate him. Tiffany, he rejected me. You've got to break up with him. Otherwise, he's going to come around the school, and I'll see him, and I'll feel like a chubby girl.
Barbara, I have no reason to break up with him.
Tiffany, you are a girl in your 20s. You don't need a reason. These are your power years. If you want to date a guy, you date him. Ryan, we're now dating.
Oh, boy.
And if you want to break up with a guy, you break up with him. Ryan, we've now broken up.
Fine. Who needs you? I've got Laura Croft.
You're right. I'm a woman. It's a woman's privilege to change her mind. It's my right to be capricious. Maybe I need my space. I mean, who is he to judge me?
Dump him for me, too. What's with you?
I was just remembering about one of those funny moments back when we were dating. You know, I often wonder if we made the right decision by breaking up.
Well, Floppy, that's it. I won't be getting out to the market for a good 2 years. I wonder who's going to be looking at me then. Maybe a woman my own age. Oh, Floppy. Is there anything sadder than a man with a woman his own age?
No, Jack, it's unnatural to stay with someone your own age. You wind up as one of those scary couples in matching polyester lime green pantsuits. Nothing reeks of decay like the sight of them jogging together towards death.
Don't make me go out there again, Floppy.
Relax, Jack. You may never have to go out there again. I just read they're making porn especially for DVD. You can choose any angle you want. It's like you're the director.
Floppy, for this piece, let's go to camera 3. I said camera 3! Now, tighten. Tighten. Not you guys.
Ah, Jack. Finally, we can watch porno like God watches us. From every possible angle.
You think we'll still get into heaven, Floppy?
I think we're there, Jack.
Tiffany, you look gorgeous. Is that
Yeah, new dress. So happy you noticed.
I got these emerald earrings for you.
Yeah, they're perfect.
Yeah, I thought they would set off your eyes.
They do, perfectly.
Look, Jim, I'm breaking up with you. What do you have to say about that, huh?
Well, I can't say that I'm not disappointed. You know I'll always love you more than any other woman.
But I'll bet you want to ask me why, don't you? I'll bet you want a reason.
No, it's a woman's privilege to change her mind. It's your right to be capricious. Maybe you need some space. Who am I to judge you, as long as you're happy? As the poet said, what will survive of us is love.
W.B. Yeats.
Philip Larkin. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, no. Keep the earrings. No one can wear them like you.
Jim, wait. You're too perfect to let go. It's too perfectly perfect. Daddy, I'm going out with a man I hate but can't escape.
That's nice, honey. That's nice. Pen left. Not you guys!
Tiff. Sorry to be the one to tell you this, but, Jim's dead.
What?
Hey, he was hit by a car.
What?
Yeah, apparently he was trying to cross against the light.
Yes! Take that, perfect boy! Jaywalker, scofflaw. Every now and then life is fair.
It's so sad.
Oh, isn't it though?
He was a perfect man.
Don't I know it? I'll never meet anyone like him again. Goodbye. So I guess I won't be needing this. Or this. These.
So would you like to say a few words?
I never thought public speaking was my forte.
Don't you mean forte?
Actually, that's a common misconception. Forte is a musical term meaning loud from the Italian. Fort is derived from the French. Look it up.
My God, you must be the smartest person in the world.
I am now.